Okay, so this is Summer Park PC 742's final reflection. I get 5 minutes, so I'm very excited because I always run over time. First, before I start, I just want to thank everyone who's watching this, faculty at Frontier, just for all your help with the DNP project. I've been involved in other schools and other programs, and I really enjoyed this program. I've been telling anyone and everyone that I know that are considering their DNP to go to Frontier. I feel like it's very well run, organized, and extremely helpful. And I felt like everything I learned, there was a reason and a purpose, and I needed it. So thank you. Okay, so in terms of the course objectives, evaluate a rapid cycle improvement project over time. This was very fun for me. I was not expecting to do a QI project of this sort. I knew nothing going in, but I felt like I learned a ton, and I felt like that what I learned, I would be able to easily implement into practice on a day-to-day basis. So in terms of building a new framework in my mind, it really aided with that. So it just gave me a system approach to looking at certain clinical problems that I may see and how those problems can be changed, and kind of a step-by-step way to do the changes. The dissemination portion of this course, I really struggle with writing, and so I was happy to have that done first and out of the way. I did better than I expected, which I was really grateful for that. I thought the process of which the school did of like having a peer review at first was really helpful. I also liked the encouragement of getting a copy editor because I think that really helped my writing as well. So it was the scariest part of the course for me, but it turned out to be okay. The presentation portion just doesn't give me anxiety. It's more of an exciting thing for me. So yeah, that part was fun, and just fun to create, and really fun to anticipate sharing it with my colleagues and my schoolmates. In terms of leading interprofessional teams, I learned a lot about myself in terms of how I interact with people, my strengths and my weaknesses. I saw a lot of my weaknesses during this project and term, but it was still a great experience and was very beneficial for me, being able to reflect on that. Just how to motivate my colleagues in a way that they were excited about doing the quality improvement project. So evaluating them first and seeing how begrudgingly they wanted to implement the project, but then ways that I could implement things to get them excited and on board was really fun and really a learning experience for me. Function as a practice specialist and consultant in patient-centered care and quality improvement. I have a lot of work to go in this area, like a lot of ways to grow, but I feel like that I'm prepared, and I feel like that I have lots of good knowledge. It's just I need practice in that knowledge. So, like you learn a bunch of information, and then as you practice it more and more and more, you become more professional in that, and you become better and better. And so I think that I do have a lot of areas and ways to grow, but I think that I'm well prepared. Answering some questions. Messy parts of my DNP clinical experience. I think just relationships with people, understanding what I'm doing, instead of getting so focused on what the objectives are, but like seeing the bigger picture and trying to really focus on the bigger picture. I think sometimes I kind of get too caught up in like what I have to accomplish. But if I just take a step back and focus on the bigger picture, things are a lot clearer and easier for me. And I think I do better work that way. Yes, I had my humility challenge over the past 3 terms. When I remember Dr. Slager graded one of my assignments, and in her comment section, it said, "Yikes." That was a humbling experience for me. You don't want to get a yikes in terms of comment on how your work was done. So just, I think like this constant push toward a better standard or higher and better work. So just not okay with status quo, but Summer, you can do better and be better. So where do I see myself in 5 years? I want to be someone who is constantly doing quality improvement. I want to be a nursing leader. I want to lead the next generation of nurses in terms of we need to do better, we need to do more. And I think that we're going to have a bigger role in primary care, and I want to lead the charge in that. So thank you, everyone, for your time.